Hi. We're back with more Raincoat Detectives Archives Master. Nailed it. Anyway, picking off where we left off with the beginning of the Labyrinth slash the class trial or trial, just trial. Oh, whoops. Uh, there we go. Sorry. Alright, time.
Ow! This happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
You wish. I wish. We wish.
Uma, it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward.
Fubuki, hard for you, but
There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside.
the truth.
Oh, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward.
We're kind of inside my brain.
And that's what happened.
She
That's
wasn't
it.
listening.
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking. Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I'm glad.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures.
So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive. Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered? Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Fubuki, please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
Yeah.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
Right. This shebang all over again. Yep. I never get used to this. I never get used to pulling the sword out of her mouth. Not even pulling it out of her throat.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along.
Ah!
And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
Yes, I have.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
No!
Absolutely not!
Alright.
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, God of Darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
Well, I guess we'll see.
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
Come on,
I
guys.
refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
You know, on second thought, I'm glad Karumi's not here. Otherwise, this would have turned into a nightmare.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth! Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I will not lose to the God of Darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
This doesn't look very promising.
Okay, well,
I can see numbers.
wait, what?
It looks like a countdown.
Huh?
I told you a million times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world.
Wait, what?
Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
Lovely.
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the God of Darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Got spirit.
It's not safe!
She got spirit.
Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone.
Yeah, she should take me.
Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Yeah, I
Huh?
figured.
Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and actually go into abilities real quick. Okay, so we got a few things that we could do. Okay. Alright, so we got... Alright. Hey. Hey, Cookie, are you okay out there?
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
Oh. Oh.
Phantom.
Two of them.
Found you! You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot idiot who doesn't deserve to live.
Oh.
You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
Oh, geez.
I didn't do it! When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
How
Oh, great.
horrifying! So these are the Labyrinth's monsters?
Yep.
You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Sure.
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you moonkill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma!
Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
I don't like how that sounded. Oh boy. And of course she's a pixie. Tiny little pixie.
Just implement it.
Oh geez.
Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse. All to make it look like a suicide. With no witnesses up there. You did as you pleased. Go die and be reborn already, okay? Say,
But
Shachi was already killed by the time he got on the roof. Okay.
just implement.
So, okay.
Admit
Is
it.
it?
Best is shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse. All to make it look like a suicide. With no witnesses up there.
Okay. Nope, not that.
Say,
There's no contradiction there, right? We're on the stairs in the ship. We're going right now.
that's right.
just admit it. Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
There we go.
Truth.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so like even with the wrong answers, they actually do like help you narrow things down. That's actually
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
Yeah, he arrived after the fact.
The monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer.
Thank you.
As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Sure.
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
Yay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a riot. All right, well, let's keep going.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you'd just confess.
Hey!
I told you I didn't do it!
Oh, water!
Whoa, what's happening?
This is good.
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right?
Okay, well, concentrate!
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Okay, alright. What murder weapon was used in this case? Wait,
This way!
it had to be. It had to be his
This
gun.
is bad. I'm losing my strength. I can't hold out any longer.
Got air shot.
This way!
It was fresh.
That was quite the surprise.
Oh, that was easy.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright, this should be fine. Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
So you're an adventurer.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
Oh, frick!
Fubuki! That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going!
Thank you, Yuma. Something is off.
You mean?
I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth.
Bro, please.
Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Hindrance?
About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot.
Yeah.
And I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell. Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
So, well, which begs the question: what the heck happened?
Fubuki?
You okay there?
I am a hindrance.
Huh?
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already.
No!
You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve.
Shinigami,
So
please.
yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle.
Shinigami.
Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Shinigami.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
But
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
yeah, you're always.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma?
Yeah.
You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even had the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title though.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time. And my only merit is useless here.
Yeah.
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here. You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
Alright. Alright.
Even if you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. And you planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your maggot master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
But the high voltage lines though.
Hmm?
But
Even if you didn't fire the gun, your accomplice threw the gun over to you. And you... That was your maggot master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
What?
Right.
except
Right, but the parallel.
Hmm?
Oh, the parallel.
Even if you didn't fire the gun,
Right, okay, the parallel gunshot move then.
a friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. taken. There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door.
There we go.
Flash through this mystery.
Yeah, so about that.
The neighboring building didn't have any windows, so the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
Alright. Alright, we did it. Sweet. So,
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact.
that is also true.
But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
Yeah.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
Jehovah starts with an I.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
But
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
yeah, but
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness.
Huh?
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If
Yeah.
so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
that,
That actually makes sense.
yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. That, yeah,
That's a good point. Even if he
Yeah.
wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
but he didn't. But he didn't have the gun on him.
So it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Suicide!
There are 2 doors?
Well, don't get freaked out.
Huh?
Jeez. Okay, well, we now have to decide.
The letters are written in blood.
Well,
Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's
Sure, that's
fine.
fine.
Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
I mean, I believe it's a homicide.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh!
So, okay, what happens if I pick the wrong answer?
Right here!
Wait, what?
Are you sure about that, Yuma? This could be a trap set up by the God of Darkness.
But given the situation, there is no other possibility besides it being a suicide.
But
Yep. Besides, if it was a homicide, there had to have been someone on the roof. The master was on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the entry door.
okay.
The killer couldn't have gotten away. Guess this stupid sheltered skink couldn't even understand that.
You called me sheltered again!
Besides, if I was wrong, a trap would have activated. From the looks of it, there's nothing.
Hey, did I accidentally pick the right answer by accident?
What?
Oh no! What do we do?
There's no other mystery to solve, so there's nothing we can do. Sorry. Looks like this was wrong after all.
Yep. Okay.
Wait!
Well,
Sorry about that. Guess I was wrong. It was my bad this time, so I'll return you to before you made that choice. There we go.
yep. Focus, focus.
There are 2 doors?
Huh?
Okay. They actually made it pretty convincing.
Yuma!
Okay, so you actually do go. But yeah, it's clearly a homicide. Because we have
Right
evidence
here.
suggesting that he didn't have the gun on him.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right?
Right.
But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door.
But that explosion.
Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet. We're trapped!
Oh, great!
Oh no! The walls!
Okay, well, wait, is it really hard for this? Okay.
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I
Right.
can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
Wait, we're doing that now?
Here, this is everything left at the scene.
Oh, okay.
This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma!
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
Are the walls actually closing in during this, or is it just... Yeah, the umbrella is the one thing
Wait,
that...
what if I use the umbrella?
What will you do with that?
I can use it like a rod for a brace.
I see. Oh, wait, how will that stop anything? Could you put that creativity to better use, please? Get serious, Master!
What? I was being serious, though.
Seriously?
Okay, the gun.
I know, it's this. This has to be related to the murder.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it.
Well, Shinigami noticed it.
You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
We're getting this title's getting so long.
It got even longer. Oh well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
Yeah.
Junk Shock Geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
Really? Was it even about the gun being out of...
It's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there! Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Yeah, bullet.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place?
Yeah.
I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Well, Yuma, did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Because he's
Are
left-handed?
you saying you need my help to solve this? Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit.
I mean, it must be because he's left-handed, right?
Here you go! Lay it all out!
But he was holding it with his right hand. It just occurred to me. Just in the moment.
Puzzle it out!
Left.
Twirling, twirling, twirling. Go, go, go! Great! Great!
And they also didn't even show how many letters it was. That's clever. His left hand. That's the body.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand.
Right.
If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If
Right.
Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
Yeah. Wow.
Look,
Huh.
the exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
Okay.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Oh! Did we already spend an hour?
It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You were
Jeez.
so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's go.
got it.
Little
What?
Oh, we're getting blocked.
Look! Another monster!
Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You wanna know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all. Right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters!
Yeah, really.
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of Monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Yeah, we need to be fighting them. Oh boy. Alright, so. Oh,
Bad luck! Looks like it's a dead end! You can't proceed! Because it wasn't a homicide! Shachi definitely committed suicide! Why don't you just give up? Master!
Yeah.
Bad luck!
I am prepared.
Because it wasn't a homicide! Shachi definitely died!
My claim doesn't hold up!
hang on.
No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug!
Alright.
So what if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
But then
Therefore,
why
a death by suicide. Died. There's no proof a culprit fired the gun. No contradiction. It's a suicide. We're done here. Time to go home. Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like
Yeah.
So what if the gun was designed for... You can still see yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand. This is the truth.
it was in his right hand.
Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction.
Yeah, like dominant hand is used without thinking.
When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand,
They just went with the odds, but struck out.
which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Alright. You know, we've already seen this one a lot more than the vice president, or than the vice one, which is kind of sad. Like the vice one only had one.
You managed
Fight.
once again to slay the monsters. That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Yeah.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps. No! It cannot be! Could this be an illusion she conjured forth? Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side.
You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries.
Yeah.
Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
Okay. Alright. So... oh. Oh, I guess we need to do this again. They had us learn the controls for this. We had to use it.
The culprit made a pretty cliché mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Yeah.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Chachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed.
Right.
Chachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
So,
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use?
okay. So that already rules out Iruka then. Because, like, I believe, because it makes it sound like that she actually designed the gun for him without him really wanting it. She just did it because.
Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Yeah.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
It does?
I mean, I can think of less romantic things.
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide.
Eh,
But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
for real. By the way, oh. Ah! Side.
The location where the culprit shot Chachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer.
It has to be inside the
For
hideout.
you are he who tames the God of Darkness, holy great detective warrior of light Yuma.
What the frick?
How long is my name going to get?
I want to see how long that name gets. I'm gonna be. Okay, so. Well, both the roof of the building next door and the roof of the hideout. Well, okay, so the roof of the hideout makes it sound like. Well, my first thought was just the inside of the hideout. But wait, but no, but. Wait, but. Okay. Like, it has to be from here.
Right here!
So I do like that they put in the effort to actually make these scenes beautiful.
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit
Yeah.
placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide.
Yes, they were
That
were
means
there.
they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
Like, I was actually originally thinking, like, on the roof of the roof, but whatever. Blah. This place looks pretty. Whoa. Look at an empty Escher over here.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
Right.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof.
So it took 10 seconds for whoever was there to get out.
And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Inside the umbrella! Why are we allowed to go down this far? Yeah, well, here we are on the roof again.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Okay, so... so the culprit's escape route.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Okay, so... Rooftop edge, neighboring building, but it wasn't too slick.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Sheltered
What?
there,
Head
sheltered
burden. You're sheltered and a skank.
I have never
By
even
the way,
seen a
when are
shelter,
you gonna
let
start
alone been in
trying?
one.
Aren't you
Skank is acceptable,
Is it
but
gonna be anytime
sheltered
soon?
crosses the line. Please
Tell
stop
me.
calling me that. I have had enough.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around.
Yeah,
Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
that's also true. And I don't think it would have been from here either.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
They, like, didn't they also mention a balloon? Like, before,
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the rooftop edge.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short
Wait.
time it took me to reach the roof.
Wait a minute. Wasn't it flooded? Wasn't it flooded around here?
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Wasn't down there flooded? In the, like, in reality?
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterious.
This isn't funny!
What?
At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
Can we please focus?
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Seriously, are you
Be
dense?
quiet, please!
Is your head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you gonna start being
4.
useful?
I feel much better.
Together already.
Just how many insults
What's with
do
the
you
clockwork
intend to
camera
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is obvious. I'm not able to use my
completely
powers here.
useless
But
in
at
the
least I
Mystery
can be by
Labyrinth, you
Yuma's
know.
side.
The culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow.
I think they dove into the
But
water.
how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around.
What?
So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it,
It
Master!
can't be!
Jeez! So violent! It's been a while since I mean, we haven't done this since chapter 0, actually.
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Ow! So much pain!
Nothing seems particularly different. There's nothing odd about the security camera either.
Yuma!
Master,
found the body, the key was still in the keyhole, and the peacekeepers were on the other side of the door. So there isn't anything different about the door either. If I remember correctly...
But there was no explosion. The explosion hadn't happened yet.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall.
That's it. But
What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there?
aha!
Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble.
Right.
So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
And the water. There was a drain, and then this entire area was flooded.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Oh boy.
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide! There's nobody to pursue! After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop!
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Because of flooding. Alright.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide! You're such a maggot!
Oh, hello,
There
Batman!
is no other culprit.
Damn!
Good luck!
Yeah,
Okay, fine. I thought for sure there might be this.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide! You're such a maggot! There is no other culprit.
Right.
No one could have left that rooftop. Delusional idiot!
Okay.
Master!
yeah.
What's with these fantasies? I'm saying he committed suicide! There is no other culprit.
That claim doesn't hold up! No, there is a culprit! There's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Yeah.
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer! The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof's door! You can't escape down the emergency stairs! Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time? All impossible! See? There's simply no place to run! That means there was no culprit! Dominic completely agrees!
I wish that was like. Ugh.
Hmm?
But
The culprit had to be if it's not. So? The roof's door. Stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time? Impossible! See? There's no place to run.
But there
slash
was.
through this mystery. No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
So ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question carefully and count by repelling the words of the answers you think is correct.
The tree? What about it? What's that got to do with gleam from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
Invited allies into the drain?
That's it.
The tree? What about it? What's that got to do with the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
With this, I'll expose the truth.
Yeah, they.
That's right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's escape route.
And we know one person who. And we know who. Like, who could have dove into the water? Oh! Oh. Oh, they blew up.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime.
And then blew
The
it
Doya
up.
district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water.
Gee,
Then, the culprit swam away.
that would be crazy.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way.
Yeah.
So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Yay.
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So, let's go.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared.
Oh.
What is happening?
Concentrate, concentrate!
Master, you have to make up your mind and jump!
No, I don't! I'm already falling! This way!
Whoa!
We actually actually made it.
It kind of felt like that was just intended to be longer. But...
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest.
But it's not over yet. Look over there.
Oh,
It's not over yet.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest. But we managed to get down.
Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once.
not with that attitude.
They fled!
Then we better chase after them.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
Yeah.
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself.
Right.
In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But Shachi was
But if
really
someone tried
buff.
to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them.
Yeah.
If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
Right.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
What? Oh.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers. At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
Yeah.
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
I already know who it is.
How long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
Whoa!
Master, over there!
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Okay, so, behead me again?
Huh?
I keep doing that.
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it!
Alright, so. Necessary. I mean, it's clearly just good at swimming. Oh, you just throw it, you're just hitting the weapon! And someone was very adamant about being good at swimming.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
Right.
Finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi... I wouldn't kill anyone!
I didn't kill anyone!
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I wouldn't kill anyone!
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I haven't done anything.
I didn't kill anyone!
But you did.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit! That's bullshit! I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right!
Alright. Yeah, I'm glad that this didn't turn out to be like 4 people doing it, cause like being the killer. And I'm glad that this is turned into less. But this gives me me a break from the
I'm not the
emotional training.
culprit! Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members! I know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
Really?
For now.
I knew it!
Yeah.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, Margalov's ability.
Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members! I know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
This is the truth!
Problem is, Margalov was somewhere else.
Margala has an alibi! It's impossible for him to have done it!
Yeah.
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit! Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
For now.
That's why...
If it's not Margala,
I am prepared.
then Iruka is the culprit!
Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look
Like suicide!
She would know
Flash
that
through
he's
this mystery!
she would know that he's left-handed.
Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking his suicide.
Okay, so Saban's problematic.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servat! He killed Shachi on the roof. And messed with the corpse. Then escaped through the drain!
But
But...
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. Servat! He killed Shachi on the roof. And messed with the corpse. escape through the drain!
Ah, frick.
It's not Margola. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit.
The
Culprit is the Keep your touch on
the roof! And messed with the
corpse.
escape through the drain!
But he has with the traumatic experience. Like, it's really, like, it'd be pretty tricky.
Trevon was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Yeah. It turns out your bragging about swimming was your downfall.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
Not yet.
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped
What?
yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth?
Oh,
Wait, I know. It's...
Stop.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth.
Really?
Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
Really?
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide.
Right.
But we don't know why he did it. If he wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
Right. Yeah.
So we need to find the motive.
Like, was he a mole?
As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Hmm? The water is flowing somewhere.
Was he a mole like Zilch was?
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
Alright, let's go.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot.
Yeah.
The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
So... Oh, hey!
A dead end? And this countdown timer...
Wait, is it actually... Is this timer actually going... Like... Wait, is this timer actually... It's actually going down! No. No! I want to save! Cause I want to see where this... I want to see...
Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
I really want to see what happens if I actually let this timer run out.
You shouldn't be!
I'm
I
sure
know
this
it
is the
should
heart of
be.
this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
I really want to know what would happen. Like what? Like if it actually would blow up. I mean, it would blow up here, but
Master?
I just wonder if it would actually blow up in the middle of the text. I think it would be a diversion.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Okay, so like during the diversion.
Looks like you won't be able to defuse this until you've unlocked it with a solution key.
Well, they flooded Maromon district.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused...
Great work, Yuma!
Alright.
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunomon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
Right.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
Right.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children.
By causing more people suffering?
This mission was to flood Marunomon District, to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it. Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
But you let... But... This doesn't add up!
Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Flying.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's a lie.
How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
He didn't want anyone to, like, people to die.
Resistance isn't a terrorist group.
Don't
don't kill people.
Yeah. And flooding would have killed a bunch
Don't
of
fight
people.
them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna
Yeah.
take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Yeah.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
For real!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut!
Yuma!
You'll pay for this. I'll
Holy
expose
frick.
the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap, Yuma! I didn't know you had it in him! So yeah. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Alright, let's do this.
Let's head to the truth, Master.
That's stupid! No! I didn't do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it. This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
Oh, we're just destroying it right away. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor. Okay.
Say,
That's right.
hmm?
Wait a minute. Was it just to steal the saves? Wait,
This is the truth of the case.
wait, was this just a glorified, like, burglary? Did he use the resistance as an excuse to burglarize the entire district? To steal a bunch of those safes?
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marna operation, including the bank.
Yeah.
These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Maranamon District.
Right.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, and they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
This was seriously just a glorified bank heist!
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Holy crap!
Right, let's finish this. For Shachi. Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
Oh boy. Yuma's not holding back. Holy crap. Woohoo! Alright, let's do it. 8 pages. Alright. So, what did Yuma set up for the Resistance? Phone booth? Okay, got it. Which is... The phone booth was the first one. Man, this is basic, like... surveillance cameras. Yeah, why did they become bombs? Obtain the gun from the safe. Go. Crime's true purpose was just a bank robbery. What the heck? GoldenEye all of a sudden? Or England? No. Just for money.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
Alright, let's go.
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
Okay.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan.
Yeah.
But they had bombs inside them.
Yeah, what's up with
I
that?
had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city.
Did a
Culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties.
Yeah,
But the culprit also bombs the drain in Marunamon District at the same time.
yeah.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Yeah. Anonymous
Since the
tip.
Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes.
For real. Oh.
The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Hey! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline?
Yeah, it's completely weak sauce.
With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain
That is a very far
and
dive.
escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Yep.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
Right.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
Covering up
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it,
Ah, damn.
Marunamon District became totally drenched in shit.
Right, it became a drenched city.
And crappy.
Marunamon District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation.
Including the bank.
The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
Yep.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Just getting these saved.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
Either way, it's terrible.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save the city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
Okay.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
Boy. I'm glad that we get someone that, like, you should get a...
You're finished!
Finally someone that we can love, that we can actually hate! After the last chapter. Holy frick.
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the Peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
And I needed your help. Needed your help out there.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Power, you're a hoot to have around. I would love to, like, team up again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
Aw.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
She was a vulgar god of death.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
Come
You're
on.
gonna forget it all anyway.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you.
But you've already been...
A labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light.
Oh boy. Okay, I need to copy this down.
You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Yeah, like, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment!
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen?
Okay,
Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
What?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy.
Yep. And yeah, I don't feel any remorse for this.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Bye. Bluey. And now we escape through the waterfall. Good riddance. Goodbye. And so long. So long. Became a cyborg? What? So, yeah, how are we gonna get out of this?
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but
We're still in trouble!
we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering all this time.
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Yeah.
Come on! Why did we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, I mean, it was important, so...
That is what it is. Never give up, Master.
Okay, well...
This time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads!
Oi.
Hey, hey, about that. What?
What?
That's enough.
Polara!
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Yo, Halara!
The both of you are safe.
Your guys are alive!
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Oh, nope. So they actually brought the entire, like, all the resistance with them.
Chief Yako! And,
Livia, did you forget already?
Yeah.
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee too, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
You're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why, but if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
Why?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Icardi to make those devices.
Oh.
I didn't know what was going on.
Oh.
It's true! I didn't know about the bank robbery. And I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Icardi. Please! I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
Yeah, but,
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us.
yeah, if you please.
You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
And also, Fubuki and my friend.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
Alright, can we take everyone?
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Well, go for it.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Alright. We still took Karubi and Fubuki with us, right? Oh, yeah, we did.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No. I committed murder.
But it was a...
Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him.
I mean, I agree.
He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so